Gross. Not gross. Enough of you guys told me that. Finally had to wash the X3. So it's washed. It's looking pretty decent. It's in the shop. It drove in under its own power. That can only mean one thing. Upgrade day. So this is going to be the start of Rex 3 version 3.0 maybe? I don't know. This thing's gone through a lot of changes and a lot of stuff in its brief 1 year, 700-mile life that it's had. But today, we're going to be taking some stuff off. We're going to be putting some new stuff on. Kind of going to be showing you what the plans are for this thing, but not giving everything away that I'm doing to it. And I'm really excited for it. So first things first, we're losing some weight today to gain weight in this machine later. So just let me show you what this setup is that's going on here in the sound department, we'll call it. So I've never been a super big fan of really loud exhausts, but sometimes you just need a really loud exhaust. Just take a look at this thing. Oh, yep, there she is. So this is the Trio Performance Ultra Race Exhaust with this resonated front section right here. And the nice thing about these Trio Performance exhausts is that it's like a modular setup. So this is the part that bolts to the turbo. This is the outlet. This is just it. That's the whole exhaust right there. But in the event that I do get sick of hearing a super loud X3 everywhere I take mine, they sent me this Quiet Trail rear section. So this part here will attach to the resonated front section and exit in the factory location, factory style tip setup. All the hardware and clamps are over there. Specifically, V-band clamps. Those are super nice. Everything is V-banded on this exhaust. V-band on the turbo, obviously. It's just the way to go. There's no more junk springs like that comes from the factory. Those things are super annoying. Ball and socket stuff. No, V-band, the way to go. And Trio's the only exhaust I sell on my site, rrutvshop.com. Super nice stuff, made in the USA. Super nice welds on this thing. Very nice piece. So this will be going on the machine today, and I'm excited to hear how it's going to sound. It's going to be loud. It's obviously pretty nasty out today, but maybe we'll go and take it out for a little rip after we get this on, see how it screams. And then also, the machine is getting some changes in a few other areas. So my friend Bryce, who I met at King of the Hammers, he's got a 64-inch X3. He's looking to make his a 72. Said, hey, I got something that might work for us. So I'm going to be taking the 72-inch suspension off of mine, all of the arms, rods, all that stuff, and Bryce is getting that stuff, and the Rex 3 is getting all new, fresh, powder-coated CA technology suspension on. It's going to be super nice, super heavy duty. I'll tease you guys a little bit right now with some of these arms. I don't have everything in yet, but very nice stuff. So the arms that are coming off this are a little bit lighter than this, so that's why I said we're losing some weight today to add weight later. But these CA Technology arms, super beefy. At KOH, there were so many cars running these things. They're just monsters. They come pre-installed with bushings. These are greasable, which is nice, just like the stock setup. And these ones have the 300M ball joints already installed, so those are very beefy. So these will be going on later once the uppers and the trailing arms show up. Do a video on the install of that. And these tree kickers are coming off today too, because I need to do something with them. It's just looking kind of dilapidated. I think I'll do some sort of bed liner like Line X or something. Open to suggestions if you guys have any ideas on what I should do with those. But yeah, we just got to get this thing looking a lot better. It's been a really good, really fun machine, and it deserves to look the part. So be getting those pulled off. But first things first, let's get this exhaust installed. I'm really excited to hear that. And we'll do a little time lapse and see how the install goes. I mean, putting an exhaust on an X3 is very simple. so I don't think it'll take too long. All right, old exhaust off. Thing came out kind of hard. Those exhaust springs are always fun to deal with, especially when you don't have the right tool for it. But we've got the O2 sensor in our new resonated pipe. Fits in nice. Standard secondary bung if you guys need to add a wideband to your machine for either AFR gauge or standalone ECU. Very nice. So I'm going to throw this in and get it mounted up. Put her a little tip on and give her a listen. All right, got the exhaust on. Just had a couple burgers. Life's good, no complaints there. Let's take a look at this thing. Turned out really nice. Okay, here it is. Clean, simple, effective. It turned out really nice. All the bracketry that they include is very sturdy. This thing not going anywhere. The resonator looks very good in there. And that bracket, that's a nice piece right there, holding everything sturdy. So, yeah, let's start this thing up and see how it sounds. I'm very curious. Okay, here we go. First start. All right, it's louder, but honestly, not that bad. Honestly, not that bad. It sounds very good and isn't overwhelming, and obviously inside the shop, so how it comes through on video, who knows, but I'm pretty impressed with it. It sounds good. I was expecting a lot louder, honestly. That resonator must really do a good job of toning it down. So I'm gonna get those tree kickers off, and then we'll take it outside and do a little rip. See what it sounds like under some boost. Okay, let's fire this thing back up and get her out of here. Sounds really good. That's a fact. So you guys are aware, running a Bluetooth helmet today. It's very safe. Don't worry about it. It's new technology. I'm just going to go and send this through the water. It's going to be moist, but it's going to be fun. You'll get to hear how this thing sounds, which I'm assuming is going to be very good. Yeah, how's it sound?
Sounds great.
You don't look that good.
No.
Here, let me wipe that off. All right, I don't know if that's any better.
Yeah, she's better.
I sprayed you.
All good.
God had the right idea. He looks in a little better shape.
Yeah. Little rough.
Well, yeah, that was moist, so very happy with this new exhaust though. I thought it was going to be too loud. Turns out I think it's perfect. So big thanks to Trio Performance for sending that over to me. And if you guys need a Trio Performance exhaust for your X3 Razor, just let me know. rrutvshop.com. I'll get you whatever you need for your machine. Got a great selection of stuff that I can get you guys. Trying to work on adding more stuff to the website. It's a slow process, but just let me know if I can help you guys out. And the Rex 3, there's a lot planned for this machine over the next month, so there's a lot to be done. Talked about the suspension stuff, fixing some broken junk underneath from doing stupid things. More power, a lot more power is coming. And yeah, don't forget, weekend of April 22nd, I'll be at Rush Off-Road in Kentucky for the Ultra 4 race. Hopefully with this thing, hopefully it's done by then. And then the following weekend, I'll be down at Crossbar Ranch in Oklahoma for the Side-by-Side USA event. That'll be Friday and Saturday, so 28th and 29th. Be there if you guys can be there. Look forward to seeing you guys at the event, hanging out, doing whatever. And yeah, as always, just appreciate your guys' support in this matter. Having a great time doing this. Very happy. And yeah, more neat stuff in a few days. So we'll see you then.